Enjoying your McDonald's?
I had a coupon for a $2 basket of fries.
Oh, a $2 basket of fries. Did I
Yeah.
ever tell you the one time I ate when they had the deal, the 2 fish sandwiches and a basket of fries? It was intended for you to like buy it and share it with somebody. But like on my break, I was like, you know what? It's cheap. I'll get it. So I ate the entire 2 fish and a whole basket of fries myself. I felt like garbage the rest of the shift.
Do you know how often I'll buy just the 20 nuggets and the basket of fries and just eat that as my meal? Like,
Oh yeah.
sure, it's intended for one person or for 2 people, but I eat for 2 people.
Oh, you're pregnant?
No. Welcome to the Garlic Boys podcast, where we treat friendship like a good recipe treats garlic. You can never have too much of it. We're your hosts. I'm Connor O'Connor.
And I'm the tears of the kingdom. I'm crying. I'm crying, and Link, you're also crying. I don't know. I haven't played the game yet.
Would you like to know what I think the Tears of the Kingdom is?
Ooh, maybe it's tears of the kingdom. The
No,
kingdom
it's
is
definitely
tearing apart.
I mean, it technically did get torn apart, but it is tears.
Spoilers.
Oh my gosh, dude. So do you remember the memories from the first game?
Yes.
They have something similar to that. And there's like these like glyphs like painted onto the grass, and like you have to go find them.
Okay.
And in one section of them is like a little pool of water. And it links to a memory. And I'm not gonna like spoil the memory, but in the end, there's like 8 of them, and once you find 8, you find like a mysterious 9th one appears, and that gives you like some deep lore and like tells you where to find like this really cool sword. If that doesn't spoil too much for everyone.
A really cool sword.
It's like when you master sword techniques, that's the sword you get, you know, like the
master sword techniques.
Yeah.
So okay.
And so then
does this game take place before or after Breath of the Wild?
I thought you didn't want spoilers.
Yeah, but if it takes place after, I've heard it takes place directly after. If it does in fact take place directly after, what? How do you lose everything? How do you lose the Master Sword? You know what I mean? Like, you had the Master Sword in the last game. How do you lose it? And then you have to go get it again? I don't know. Just doesn't make sense. But then again, the entire Zelda timeline doesn't make sense.
Yes, it does.
Makes a lot of sense. You are correct.
There's one piece of Zelda material that makes it make sense.
What's that?
Zelda Monopoly.
Zelda Monopoly? What?
Brian David Gilbert did an Unraveled about the Zelda timeline and like made it make sense. And like he's like, the one thing that links it all together, the reason why he's able to go around doing go-karting and like doing all these different adventures is because he's bought up all this property and has the wealth necessary. Or like something like that. Like it's of course like super unhinged like he does, and it's just fantastic.
Yeah. Of course.
But you find out that those droplets are teardrops from one of the dragons.
Oh, I heard there's a lot more interaction with the dragons. In the first one, if you would like land on the dragon, it would like zap you and you'd fall off and die.
It depends on the dragons. The electric dragon still can zap you. There's a blue dragon that'll like shoot out frost balls, but I landed on it no problem.
Oh, really? Because the fire one and the electric one would in the Breath of the Wild, I know they zapped you or burnt you, respectively.
I don't know if there's a fire one this time around, but there is what they call the life dragon.
Interesting. I can't wait to play it. I just need to wait till I have money.
Right.
Gotta love the
I
whole money problem.
I've been playing it a lot. I think I'm up to about 95 hours. And I think just 3 weeks ago I was only at 35, so that's 60 hours of gameplay.
That's a ton.
So yeah. That's what I did this week. What have you been up to?
Not much. I worked. And I worked. Then I went to the house, the new house, and set up some stuff. Then I worked a little bit more. And then I had a day off finally. I'm gonna switch it to this background. I just feel like it. Gives me more Zelda vibes anyway. Yeah, so it was a non-eventful week. Lots of work. Lots of boring.
When do you get to move into the new house?
Whenever I want, technically, but Mia can't move in until August because she has a commitment at her job until August. And I have nobody to watch the dogs during my 12-hour shifts, so I have to leave them at home before I can move in. So I've really just been like kind of going over there, moving in a little bit, bringing a box or two, cleaning it up, take unpacking, stuff like that. That's really it.
Yeah, doing it a little bit at a time is actually very, very smart, so you don't get overwhelmed with everything,
I'm already overwhelmed by the small amount that I have there, let alone if I would have done it all in one big haul. That would have been rough.
Yeah, that would have made it definitely worse. It was very clever of you not to do it all at once.
I had to get a P.O. box. Never had a P.O. box before.
Do you not have a mailbox?
I do not.
Is it so small of a town that they don't deliver mail?
Some houses have mailboxes. Some houses don't. Like my neighbor has a mailbox, but I think it's just for the newspaper. So it might honestly just be for the newspaper, and then everyone has a P.O. box.
Interesting.
Yeah, it has like the newspaper logo on the side, so I assume it's just when they deliver newspaper. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm stretching my cord, my headphone cord. Don't make fun of me. I'm stimming.
I just see Matt grasping at nothing.
I'm stimming, Connor.
Well, hey, let's stimulate you a little bit more, shall we?
I love that idea.
Are you ready for this week's Clever Boy quiz?
I'm ready for this week's Clever Boy quiz.
Alrighty. Just as a recap, sorry, I burped and you yawned at the same time. Alrighty. Just as a recap, Matt has 1 loss.
Yes.
But has 9 wins.
Oh, yeah. So
if he wins today's quiz, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. It's the hiccups now.
Oh, wow. This is just a cesspool of
mouth noises. Cesspool of mouth noises.
Non-media friendly noises.
I'm gonna write down cesspool of mouth noises and make that part of the title.
That's good.
Is there 2 S's in cesspool?
I think it's just one. Cesspool. No, it is 2 S's. Sorry.
You lied to me. Alrighty. Matt has 1 loss, but he has 9 wins. So that means that if he wins today, he will have not only will he get a reward, all of his losses will be wiped out. Which will not really matter much because he has 1 right now.
Because I have 1 loss. I was gonna try and let him build up a little bit, so just intentionally lose, but I can't intentionally win.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I can intentionally lose.
I was gonna say you couldn't possibly do that.
I could intentionally lose. Like if I knew an answer, I would just, not answer it properly. However, when it came time to intentionally winning, in order to clear out all of the losses, that's when it would get a little risky because it'd just be like, it would just get way too close, I'm sure.
And I think today is going to be one of those days where you think you're going to win, but then you don't.
All
Because today's
right.
quiz is called Geography Me, Seymour.
I love that. Okay. I hate geography, but that's a good name.
I'm going to give you a food product, and you have to tell me from what country does that food come.
Okay.
Cool. Thank you for yawning.
I cannot.
I'm so glad you're
stop it.
I'm so glad you're so thrilled to do this podcast.
I can't stop it. It just
You're
happens.
fully energized.
I'm
Yeah, I know
energized.
when you put your pajamas on, you just feel like sleeping, right?
Listen,
For
I
those
stayed up
of you
late.
listening, for those of you listening and aren't watching this, Matt is wearing his Grinch pajamas that he wore for the Christmas episode.
Yeah, I stayed up quite late last night, watching How It's Made on HBO Max or Max now, whatever it is. I stayed up watching How It's Made. That's all I did last night.
And that kept you up so late that you were.
That kept me up quite late. Yes.
You didn't have time to change out of your pajamas this morning.
No, I didn't. I wanted to be comfy, and these are like thin enough that they're not going to make me sweat like normal pajamas. Sorry, on to the quiz.
Oh, sure. Question number 1. French fries. Dude, you're yawning again.
Am I naming continents, countries? What am I naming? Sorry.
Country.
Oh, countries. That's not cool. All right. Pretty sure those aren't French. I don't know why we name them French fries. I'm pretty sure it's America. I'm just gonna go with America.
Come on. Final answer?
Final answer.
Matt, that is incorrect.
What? Okay.
Where the true country that French fries originates from are disputed. Hold on, let me say that sentence again. Even though the true country where French fries originates from is disputed, it's considered to either be from France or from Belgium.
Oh, nice. Okay. I just knew like one of the French things, maybe it's French toast or something. I don't know. There's a French thing that isn't from France. But continue.
I think French toast is also from France.
What? I've been lied to my whole life.
I almost put that on the quiz, but I decided to do something else instead.
Okay. Gotcha.
Question number 2. Pancakes.
That's not very fair. Pancakes. Where did pancakes come from? Pancakes, also possibly known as flapjacks, but those are a different type of pancake. Pancakes, specifically pancakes, or pancakes, flapjack pancakes? Do flapjacks count as pancakes? It doesn't matter because I don't know where flapjacks come from either. Okay. I don't know. Let's go with Canada. Canada's a strong contender. I'm gonna go with Canada.
Final answer.
Yes, final answer.
That is incorrect.
Ah, dang.
The earliest known forms of pancakes can be found from Greece, but the modern versions, as we know it, like the flour, all of that stuff, are from the UK. So I would have accepted either one of those.
I almost said UK too, but I didn't. All right.
Unfortunately for you, Canada has independence from the UK technically, so it doesn't count.
Ah, dang. Close enough.
But that's only the second one. There's still time for you to mess this up more. Number 3, boba tea.
Boba tea. I'm pretty sure that's an Asian country. However, which one? I have no idea. Let's go Japan.
Japan.
Japan. Final answer.
Final answer. Well, that is incorrect.
Dang it. Okay. China.
Close.
Ah, okay, it's fine. All right.
It's from Taiwan,
Taiwan. Okay.
which, if China is listening, is technically part of China.
Yeah.
But if China isn't listening, is not. So that's
Right.
why you're close with that. But yeah, no, it's from Taiwan.
I'm doing so bad at this.
No, it's only 3 wrong out of 11, so you're fine. All right, number 3. Nope, we just did number 3. Number 4.
Number 4.
Falafel.
Falafel. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. I don't
Where's
know.
falafel from?
That is, I think, like a Middle Eastern dish. I think, but I'm not positive which country that would even come from. Shoot. The first one that came to mind is the one I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say Pakistan. I don't think it's right, but I'm gonna say it.
Final answer.
Final answer.
That is incorrect.
Oh my goodness, this quiz sucks.
Falafel has its origins in the Middle East, which is correct.
Mm-hmm.
But according to Wikipedia, the country of origin was Egypt.
Egypt. Okay. Hey, that crossed my mind too, but okay.
You're still in this.
I'm not.
No, you just got to get the rest of these correct. That's all you got to do.
Okay.
Number 5. Apple pie.
Apple pie? I don't know. I don't know. So I'm gonna go default America. United States of America. Not sorry. Yeah, I guess but those are continents, so it doesn't matter. America is the only country that is America. So
Sure. Final answer.
Final answer.
Matt, that is incorrect.
What a shock. Okay, where is it from?
Even though there's nothing more American than apple pie actually has its origins as a tart from England.
Nice.
But I mean, what's more American than taking something from England and calling it your own?
Exactly. Yeah, there's nothing more American.
Actually, there is. It's taking something from the Native Americans and calling it your own.
That's true too.
Matt is trying to whitewash history and get rid of colonialism. You heard it here first, folks.
Throw the tea into the harbor, guys.
Number 6. The fortune cookie.
Fortune cookie. I mean, you get them at Chinese restaurants, so one would assume China. So that's what I'm going to go with. I can't win anyway. Who cares? I'm going to China.
You can win.
What?
If you get the rest of these correct, you can win. So
okay. It's not happening. China.
Final answer.
Final answer.
Matt, that is incorrect.
Okay. Tell me where it's from.
It's from America.
Oh, wow. That's rough. That's rough. America.
They're from California.
America, you're dumb.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Sorry. Number 7. Ramen.
Ramen. That is a Japanese dish. At least I freaking hope so. I'm gonna go with Japan. Final answer.
Hey, Matt.
Is that incorrect?
Yeah,
Nice. The heck's it from?
ramen was originally a Chinese dish, and the ramen style noodles are a traditional Chinese style of noodle, which was then later adapted into a Japanese style dish.
Nice. I'm doing rough.
How are you feeling right now? We're about to go into question number 8.
Not too hot. Not too hot at all.
Okay. Well, hey, we're still in this together. It's you and me, bud.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What could I possibly throw at you that you wouldn't know?
It's more like you against me.
I don't feel like that at all. I'm here to make you look good.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, look, it's Boba Fett. Number 8.
Captain Rex is going to be answering from now on.
Okay.
If I didn't break him first, goodness. That's not how that goes on. How does this go on?
Matt,
Yeah,
focus.
hold on. I'm trying here. I just broke part of it. All right, I'm ready.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right. Number 8.
Number 8.
Deviled eggs.
I don't know. Obviously, it's whether or not it has its origins from America. America has
Runs on Dunkin'.
definitely overtaken them.
Right,
But I
right.
highly doubt they originate from America. First one that popped in my head, Germany. So I'm going to go with Germany. Not sure
Final
why
answer?
Germany. Not sure why Germany popped in my head, but yeah, final answer. America.
You're killing me, dude.
How
That
did
is
you expect
incorrect.
me to know any of this?
Dude, I gave for this one. You had 3 possible countries you could have named:
Nice.
of Italy, Spain, or the U.S.
Oh, how nice! I almost said the U.S. Look at that.
Oh boy.
I just you make these quizzes. You make these quizzes dang near impossible, and then you're like, if literally anybody was taking this quiz, anybody who has any sort of American knowledge, they would not know any of this stuff. And guess what? I have American knowledge.
Okay. You know what? If you think these quizzes are so hard, next week you get to make me a quiz.
Fine.
Next week you make whatever quiz you want and test me on it. And I will prove to you again that these quizzes are not that hard.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What do you mean again? You've lost every quiz I've given you, haven't
Nope.
you?
I won the battle quiz, but I lost the anime quiz, and I barely lost the anime quiz.
Okay.
All right, number 9.
Mm-hmm.
Pickles, otherwise known as pickled cucumbers.
It's a good question. It's another heavily American adapted thing. However, again, I don't know if it's originated from America. Sounds like a German thing. I'm going to go German.
Final answer?
Final answer.
In 1580, pickled cucumbers were given to the builders of the Great Wall of China as a way to help them keep their strength up.
That's crazy.
Is one of the theories. Another one is it comes from about 2050 BC Mesopotamia.
Yeah.
Mesopotamia is like Middle Eastern area.
Definitely wouldn't have guessed any of that. I didn't actually. I guessed Germany. So
Yeah, no, you were far off.
Right.
But it's okay. We got 2 more for you.
Germany's got sauerkraut, so that's why I thought, because it's like a pickled kind of situation with vinegar and grossness, you know.
Yeah, your thinking wasn't far off. I'll give you that.
Okay, cool.
Number 10. Chicken tikka masala.
I don't actually know where that originates from at all, even remotely. It's very good. I love it. We make it all the time. Probably the American version that's way less spicy. I think could be very wrong on this. I think it's Indian, kind of like a curry. But it also sounds no, that's I don't know. India.
Final answer.
Final answer.
Chicken tikka masala is a hot curry dish based on Indian cuisine,
Oh, so close.
created in a restaurant in Scotland.
That's wild. That's insanely wild.
Yes.
What?
So even though it's probably one of the, at least in America, most well-known curry dishes,
It's
it's not even Indian.
hot stuff.
Okay.
Is this my first not even getting one answer correct quiz?
I'm not going to say that until we ask this last question.
Oh boy. Okay.
Number 11. My favorite dessert, cheesecake.
Cheesecake. Where does cheesecake come from? It's my favorite dessert too, honestly. It beats me as to where it came from. Let's see. That kind of gives me European vibes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with Italy. Bob.
Final answer.
Final answer.
This is the worst performance I've ever seen by anyone on a quiz.
Where's it from?
Greece.
Oh, I almost said Greece. Oh man, that is rough.
Matt, that was the first time you've never gotten a single question correct.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think this is fair. I truly think this is fair. I'm putting 2 losses in your loss column.
That's fair. That's completely fair. I don't blame you. That was rough.
Oh boy. So that was the Clever Boy quiz for whatever worth that had.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate you listening.
Comment where your favorite food is from, as Matt chews on his headphones.
What? I wasn't doing that.
My challenge still stands to you, Matt. If you want to give me a quiz next week, you can do that.
Will do. I don't know how hard it'll be. I found like a top 10 list. All right. You're missing your mouth every single. There you go. Oh, nice. Oh, 3 for 3, 4 for 4. Dude, he's making jump shots on jump shots on jump shots, and he's nailing every single one of them.
Alrighty. Do you got a topic for this week?
Kinda.
Okay. What do you mean kinda?
Kinda as in I've already talked to you about this over other mediums. I don't believe they were recorded mediums, but you know what? Mia actually came up with this topic. We were talking about wedding dances. Okay. I know I'm gonna record your answer to this on air. We were talking about wedding dances, and we were trying to figure out. Obviously, we're not even engaged yet, so the wedding is a long time away. We're just thinking about it, finding some cool ideas, are coming up on my TikToks and stuff like that. However, we were talking about dances, and you know how are we gonna do that? So I think we were gonna do a couple dances here and there, I was gonna be in obviously the first dance with her. All right. Not sure how that's gonna go yet. We'll figure it out. We might do like a mother son dance, and she would dance with her grandpa.
Uh-huh.
And that's kind of up in the air. We don't know if we're gonna do that yet. And then she suggested, what if you and Connor do like a best man dance? And I was like, that's a pretty great idea.
So you're telling me this was fully her idea?
This was 100% her idea. I did not. I said we were listening to the Blues Brothers on the drive somewhere, and she was like, "Oh man, I love Blues Brothers." I was like, "Yeah, so do I." Actually, fun fact: in college, Connor and I did a lip sync battle for the Relay for Life. I think it was. We did a lip sync battle on the stage to Soul Man, and Connor was dancing. I was singing the lyrics that I didn't know, so I was honestly mouthing Watermelon for most of it. We had talked about dressing up like in suits for it, and neither of us showed up in suits because we forgot.
Listen, I forgot we even did this until you brought it up a few months ago.
Yeah, we definitely did it, and it was wild. So yeah, we did that, and it was an interesting time. But then she was like, "Oh, that's really cool. You should definitely do this for the wedding." 100%. And I was like, that sounds like a great idea to me. We could do choreographed dance. We could have a cool little 19 whatever microphone. I don't know what year the movies take place in. We could do a cool little microphone. Maybe if we get a live band, we could have them play it. So we have like an actual live band, which would be so dope. And then Connor will dance and sing along, obviously.
So you're going to be singing, like actually singing the song,
Yes.
and I'll be dancing along towards it.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if I want to do that.
Why not?
First of all,
it's just my entire family, friends, college people, plus her entire family and friends.
First of all, I don't have the same knees I had in college.
Right.
I am remarkably in worse shape than I was in college.
Okay.
If anyone remembers from college, Connor could barely do anything. Now he can do that even worse. Second of all, you've not even asked me to be your best man yet, so I don't know if I can commit to it.
We'll get there once I actually propose and start planning a wedding.
Third of all, I'm busy that weekend.
I'm sure you are. That weekend that I haven't even told you which
I got a lot going on right now.
It's like 2 years from now.
Plans in the air, plates spinning, things like that.
It's 2 years from now. Theoretically, actually, it might even be 3. Oh boy, no, because next year is 2024. Yeah, it might be 3 years from now. Regardless, that gives you plenty of time to get your knees.
What, can you not get married until Kang Dynasty comes out? Babe, I'll marry you once there's a new Fantastic Four. That's the only way I can do it.
Her sister has been dating.
A witch?
Her sister was a witch. Her sister has been dating this guy for quite some time. They just finally got engaged, and I had the stipulation that we couldn't get engaged until after they got engaged. And now her sister wants a wedding in 2025, and they're saying that they're not going to get that Maria doesn't want to get married until after her sister, just out of respect. So that's like 2 years from now, and then we do 3.
Respect for who? He's the one dragging his feet. You live your life. Marry that girl. Marry her anyway.
We'll figure it out.
You marry that girl, no matter what they say.
We need to save money anyway. Live bands cost a lot of money. Your Music. Your musical references have fallen flat.
Why you gotta be so rude?
Don't you know I'm human too, Connor?
Yeah.
Anyway. So that's the predicament. However, you have plenty of time to get your knees back in working order, and we could tone down the dancing so it's not as crazy as it was the first time you did it.
I feel like it has to be that crazy because the first movie you have John Belushi. The first like time it was really done, you have John Belushi and Dan Aykroyd.
Yeah.
John Belushi famously was someone who did a lot of drugs, and so when they did something hyperactive, they did it to an extent that is not. No, don't even suggest what you're about to suggest.
Cocaine. That's how we solve this problem.
No. I don't think I can tell that story on here.
Probably not.
You know what story I'm thinking about?
If it has any. Oh yes, I do know what story.
I can't tell that story. I don't think.
Probably not. Probably not a good idea.
Maybe we'll release that on the Patreon. We'll see.
Connor doesn't like Philadelphia. We'll leave it at that.
There's a very big reason why I refuse to go back to Philadelphia. So that was the first time the song was done, and so watching that, you see him being very hyperactive, and so then on Drake and Josh, which is the big reason why we did it, you see them do a parody of the song. Drake plays and sings, and Josh is in the background dancing and busts out a harmonica at one point.
Yeah.
Oh, I would need to learn how to play the harmonica, unless we can get somebody in the band that knows how to play it, and then I just mime it into the microphone.
That's true too.
But in the show, Josh goes super crazy with his dancing and is like jumping all over the place. I think at one point he does a cartwheel, like a few back handsprings or something.
Yeah, he does back handsprings.
Like something like that. And like, I definitely can't do a back handsprings. And no offense to Josh Peck, but I don't believe he was the one doing the back handsprings on the show. No, and so like I was like, okay, how can I, on this temporary stage that's barely holding me up to begin with, convey the craziness that they did on that show now? Mm-hmm. And so it was basically just me doing.
He was doing what he was doing was literal like feet movements all over the place. Like he was like literally like just everywhere. It was crazy. It was amazing. I loved it.
They call me Connie Quick Toes.
What we could do is have you stay mostly motionless, singing the bass part. Soul Man, you know, like that deep part. Yeah. You could sing that part, do a little bit of like, you know, a little bit of movement. And then my favorite part is the grab the rope and I'll pull you in. So like, if you like, I throw the rope on you, I throw the rope on you and you like, kind of like, you know, do the whole like shimmy in, you know,
I could just do the Sully from Monsters University.
Yes. Yeah, there you go.
I should watch that movie. I haven't seen it in a while.
I own both of them. Oh, you mean Monsters Inc.?
Yeah.
I own that on VHS. Actually, I don't think we did. We got rid of all our VHS. We got rid of all of our VHSs.
Despicable.
Yeah, well, they weren't really running anymore. Treasure Planet we had on VHS. Oh.
I will never agree with you on Treasure Planet.
I don't know how. We're literally doing a space campaign right now, and it's amazing. It's literally Treasure Planet. Like we're doing Treasure Planet right now.
I think when this episode comes out, the next episode of TGB One Shots will start that campaign.
Oh, nice. But we're literally like, you love Muppets Treasure Island.
Yeah.
It's the exact same story, but in space. It's the exact same story.
Does it have Tim Curry in it?
It has a guy that looks like Tim Curry.
Does it have Kermit the Frog, Gonzo, Fozzie Bear?
It has a bunch of aliens that kind of look like the Muppets.
Miss Piggy, Rizzo. Did I already
No.
say Gonzo? Sam the Eagle?
You did say Gonzo. Listen. Treasure Planet
Beaker?
is an incredible
Professor
movie.
Honeydew?
There's nothing wrong with Treasure Planet.
Rolf?
I don't think there's a single thing wrong with Treasure Planet. Like there's nothing a critic would find that would be like, you know what? That's it. Martin Short plays a robot in this movie, a crazy robot. How amazing is that? Martin Short. Dilbert's a great character.
It has a 69% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Well, it's wrong. That's above a 50%. So
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Oh my gosh, he does play
Jim. Plays Jim Hawkins. Emma Thompson plays Captain Amelia.
Yep. Perfect casting.
Let's see. Critic reviews.
Critics are stupid.
Without the pizzazz of computer animation, you can see how it will struggle to find its target audience. Akin to an extremely well-made Saturday morning cartoon, great for hyperactive 4-year-olds and hungover students, not worth a trip to the pictures.
Excuse me? We all know that critics are the worst people in the world, right? Like you saying this is not proving anything. They're just pieces of garbage.
The addition of the insufferable robot named Ben, Martin Short, cripples much of the film's momentum and renders many of the latter scenes unwatchable. A friend once dubbed Ben the Jar Jar Binks of animation, and she was absolutely right.
Absolutely not. No. Jar Jar Binks. He's like R2D2 level kind of awesomeness. That's not true. He's a bit like Jar Jar Binks, I will admit.
Given the amazing artwork, if a better character than a cyborg John Silver had been inserted, we'd be talking about Treasure Planet as another Disney classic.
What do you mean? A cyborg John Silver was the best part. I'm done. I'm done with this. We can be done with this. What's your stupid topic?
Hold on.
I'm angry.
Those were just the critics. Now let's see what the audience says.
I'm angry. Critics can suck my big toe.
Yeah, you'd like that, wouldn't you?
I would like that because my big toe hasn't been washed in 3 weeks. Just kidding. That's not accurate.
In fairness to Treasure Planet, it has a pretty decent audience score.
Yeah, it does because it's a really good movie. Okay, well, you're wrong. You're wrong about this. You're wrong about Sorcerer's Apprentice. You're just wrong. He's bringing up the Sorcerer's Apprentice again. I will kill him.
What's funny about that movie is there's this guy on TikTok that I watch, and he talks about videos and movies and stuff. And he was talking about the worst movies that Disney has ever done.
Ouch.
And Sorcerer's Apprentice was on that list.
Okay. There's no way that it's in the worst movies that Disney's ever done. But we've talked about this before. I will digress before this goes any further.
In fairness to Treasure Planet, I believe it has a better Rotten Tomato score than Sorcerer's Apprentice, but
I will always hold the fact that it is a good movie. It's about as underrated as Atlantis.
Yeah, but I still like Atlantis.
Yeah. Which I don't understand. It's fine. It is fine. Fine.
Atlantis just has a really stacked cast.
That's true.
And it's not even just super famous people. It's just the voice cast that they use, the group of characters that they have, and it works really well together. And I just like the story of the movie a lot.
It's fair. It's a good movie.
Okay. Sorry, I'm stalling because I cannot remember what my topic was going to be.
Don't you have it written down?
That would be the smart thing to do.
You're saying I'm smart?
Oh, I got something we could talk about.
Cool.
It's Grimace's birthday at McDonald's right now,
No
right?
way. I remember they had like they were just talking about a purple shake or something like that.
Yes, they have a purple milkshake right now. I tried it last week.
Is it good?
It's good.
Oh boy.
It's disturbingly good. First of all, you're celebrating Grimace, and so you give us a blob of purple goo when that's Grimace's whole shtick. What did you do to Grimace, McDonald's? Okay,
I I I would
what did
say
you do to
something.
my, what did you do to my boy?
I would say something, but I don't think it's appropriate for the podcast.
It's just so it's like a mixed berry flavor,
Oh, that's gross.
which
I was
like
hoping it'd
seems
at least be like, well, I don't know, maybe mixed berry's good.
mixed berry is better than like if it was grape, because like
It's true.
grape milkshake would be
So gross.
wrong.
It'd be an abomination.
And if it was just like a regular vanilla shake dyed purple, I would be bored.
Right,
And so,
right.
like, using it to introduce a new flavor that actually wasn't terrible, I was impressed with it a lot.
That's fair.
I think with this fast food innovation, uh, for this week's lunch quad, uh, they hit it out the park on that one. You know,
Okay.
I mean, that's my personal opinion.
Quad.
Lunch quad.
Hey, if we name it something else, it's not copyright infringement. We're good.
I changed so many letters. There's a CW in quad.
I hope they don't ever sue us for talking about them. For those of you who don't know, we're definitely talking about the McElroy brothers. I hope they don't ever sue us because I know that they went through a similar thing whenever they had their first theme song, which was by ABBA. They actually like got like a cease and desist letter to stop using that theme song, which is why they went to the one by
John Winters.
it's like the Long Winters, isn't it? No. I used our theme song. The Long Winter by. It doesn't matter. They
They don't
stopped
use it
using that
anymore.
one. And they
Um,
started using a new one, which is really really good
Yeah.
as well. But yeah, that's what I hope they don't sue us because then we'll just see exactly how far they have fallen from when they started.
I don't think they would sue us for just talking about them. I
No,
mean,
but
we're usually doing it in a positive light. Now, if
yeah,
we started
for sure.
trying to use Munch Squad, probably.
Well, arguably Lunch Quad.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just talking about foods that I ate outside in our college campus. You know, the lunch quad.
Yes, because you're in college a week ago whenever we had the purple milkshake from Grimace.
You don't know where I had it. I could have been down on campus.
Yeah. Were you down on campus?
Speaking of down on campus,
Yeah.
this is like such a workaround. There's a Chick-fil-A on campus, which they built the year after we graduate, and I'm so upset about.
It was rude. They
was
intentionally
incredibly
did it, too.
disappointing. But Chick-fil-A has their peach milkshakes back.
Yeah, those are good. Those are really good. I need to go to Chick-fil-A.
I've not had one, just because it takes forever to get into the Chick-fil-A near me.
Yeah.
It was so funny. So in 2021, I think it was, Matt Pat on Food Theory did a video about the fully automated Taco Bell that they built up in Michigan, and used a picture of long fast food lines to describe it. And he used a picture of the Miracle Mile Chick-fil-A, the one that I go to, as describing how bad fast food lines have gotten and how they've had to like innovate, especially over the pandemic, because Chick-fil-A has taken over like a good portion of the Miracle Mile parking lot just for their 2 fast food lines.
Goodness.
And so like their drive-through is crazy.
I can imagine.
I didn't have that, but also another like frozen drink that I tried last week was I went to Tropical Smoothie and I got 2 smoothies, and I've never had them before.
Tropical smoothies, the stuff.
I got 2 because I couldn't decide which one I wanted.
Yeah.
And I put one in the fridge to have the next day. Turns out they were both basically the same thing, except one had lime juice in it. That was the Blimey Limey. And it was actually much better than the other one was, which was the Pacific Paradise, I think, something like that.
Yeah, I need you to pause really quick. I need you to say the first one properly.
The Blimey Limey?
No. I need you to say it properly.
Oh, Blimey Limey.
There you go. Much better.
Oi! Who's this Blimey Limey over here?
Give me the Blimey Limey!
Isn't limey like jagoff in British? Like
I don't know.
Like you limey jag, like you limey scum. Like isn't it like
No.
I think that's a British insult.
Have you that would be wild if it was. Have you ever had pulp smoothie?
Pulp smoothie?
Yeah. You ever been to Pulp?
No. Oh no. I thought my head went, you mean a smoothie made with like the most pulp orange juice?
Pulp. It's just pulp.
Well, I like a pulpy orange juice, but I'm not gonna like stick it into a whole thick pulp and drink like.
No, pulp smoothie is like a rest, like it's basically tropical smoothie, but not. And it's really good. They got some good stuff. I get the mango tango or something like that. I don't remember what it's called, but I love pulp smoothie, and I will go there for the rest of my life. It in my opinion, it's better. It's better than tropical smoothie. However, I don't know if there's one near you.
I don't think there is. The only reason I mean, it's good and that also helps, but the only reason I went to Tropicals, there was one near my town. So like,
yeah, I love smoothies. I could eat. I love smoothies.
Let's see. Yeah, the Blimey Limey is strawberries, pineapple, orange juice, and lime. And then the other one I got was the Paradise Point, which is strawberries, banana, and pineapple.
Nice.
But the Blimey Limey is definitely better.
That lime juice adds that extra pizzazz.
It also has orange juice in it instead of I think mango. I closed out of it, but
mango's way better.
Mango's very good.
I love mango.
Well, thank you so much for listening to this week's the Garlic Boys in pod. And thank you for listening to this week's podcast. Hold on. I was like, I can do this without the script.
Connor's got dyslexia, so anytime he tries to do something off script, it gets jumbled because it is dyslexic in his brain.
Thank you for listening to this week's episode of The Garlic Boys. If you'd like more from us, you can follow us on TikTok and Instagram. You can subscribe to our Patreon. The lowest tier is $3 a month, and any subscription there helps us. Plus, there's exclusive content. We'd also ask that you listen to our D&D podcast called TGB One Shots. We are starting a new campaign, I believe, this week, if not soon, within that world. And as Matt hinted at, it is space themed. We got some fun characters, and spoiler alert, for a few weeks away, I made Matt cry.
Yeah, he did. It was. I was sad.
If that's not enough for you to listen, I don't know what to do. We'd also like to subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/@thegarlicboys for video versions of this podcast as well. So you can see us be idiots while listening to us be idiots. Matt, do you have a supplementary mom report this week?
Oh my gosh, I forgot we did those. Supplementary mom report. The the mom from.
Oh, I got one. For
Okay.
us. Okay.
Okay.
Ziva David from NCIS.
Is she a mom?
She is.
Oh,
The
congratulations,
spoiler
Ziva.
alert for NCIS. Like
Season 13.
I think it was season 13.
I just guessed because there's so many
Ziva-
seasons.
Ziva and Tony have a daughter.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Supplementary mom report. Ryan Reynolds' mom, because I don't know your name, but I think it's Diane. No, it's not. Ryan Reynolds' mom popped out the best child that could ever possibly be. And I appreciate you and thank you.
You couldn't have done Blake Lively.
Happy Mother's Day to Blake Lively. Hi. I hope you listen to this show. We love you. But you didn't birth Ryan Reynolds, so you're like second in my book. Sorry.
Fun fact, just as we end the episode, instead of your final thought, Matt, if you don't mind, I want to give a good final thought for myself.
Yeah.
I did not know last week was Father's Day until I got to church and they were like, "Hey, we need you to help pass out donuts for Father's Day." I was like, "Cool."
Oops.
So
Happy Father's Day.
Yeah.
To the fathers out there. We forgot. You forgot because
I forgot for a good reason.
For a good reason. I forgot because, that's what I do.
Hey, Matt, do you have a final thought?
How many ducks do you think there are in space?
Thank you for listening to this week's episode. And as always, remember to stay
garlicky.
I mean, there has to be at least 3, right?
At least 3.